Time to get to the final trade of the day. For that, we have Joel Hawthorne of the Morning Snapshot with us now. Good to see you there, Joe. And you have been very hands-off in this market. Are you still feeling that way?
Thanks for having me, Angie. I would have to say I follow the model, you can't lose what you do not risk. So I've been very precautious just with so much uncertainty in the market. Even after the Fed meeting and the rate raise, I think we still are not fully clear out of the woodwork yet. We see a VIX that's kind of declining right now, trading below 30 currently, but we are sitting at some very key levels of resistance for the overall market. If we look at SPY, which follows the S&P 500, the Spider ETF, if we look at the triple Qs, that really tracks the tech sector ETF as well for the NASDAQ. We look at some of those levels and we're sitting right around some key resistance levels. So I'm not so sure I have just the overall confidence to put on the amounts of risk that I typically would do. Because of that, I'm still cautiously just watching the market right now.
Joel, what's it going to take for you to get back into the market?
I think right now, just for me, I think my bias leads to, where are investors seeing maybe a particular asset class? Maybe does the geopolitical stuff kind of calm down a little bit? I know, obviously, as we kind of see just on a national scale, we're seeing a lot of the restrictions ease from some of the COVID stuff. So if positive news and watching closely to see if more risk on approaches the overall market, maybe we break above some of these resistance levels, I think that will give me a little bit more confidence in the short term for wanting to put some risk on for some trades. Investment-wise, I do like some overall names there. I think some strong names like a Google I like a lot for long term. Microsoft I like a lot for the long term. But again, right, if we get an aggressive pullback, buying here means that I would have paid too much, especially if the overall market does retest those lower levels.
Is it hard for you to not trade?
You know what? Early on my trading journey, it absolutely would have been, and it was in the past. Right now, no. I've been in it for a while, so I do watch it every day. I'm glued to the screens every day, but I've learned to be patient and aggressive. Those two words don't typically go together, but patience and aggressive is what has worked for me in this kind of market.
A lot of wisdom in what you had to say today. Thank you, Joel.
Thanks, Angie, for having me.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.